Hello, Batmobile fans. So this video is actually answer to a request by a viewer. So you know who you are. I appreciate you checking in. This viewer liked the video that I did on this little tuned Batmobile where I 3D printed the wheels. That he actually spent the money on Shapeways and bought them. Shapeways is really expensive, but if you really love your cars, I put all my 3D print stuff up there. And so he suggested, why not make one for the realistic looking Batmobile? And I never even thought to do that because I have one of those movie versions with the real riders. But anyways, since Mattel puts out a Batmobiles like almost every other case, these things are really easy to come by. So I just went out, to my toy shops, and someone had one of these. And so I thought I'd do a wheels thing here. So naturally I gotta find better photos of these. I can't just rescale stuff because Shapeways has limits on how thick and wide parts can be to reliably print. So I can't actually just downsize those. I'm probably gonna have to just build them from scratch again. I also need to know how big the wheels are in here so I can size them accordingly. Okay. Well, anyway, so looking at this thing, we have says here number 131 of 250. But I was looking at the back of this thing. This thing either came from China or Taiwan. I have to assume this is a Chinese version. So maybe this is old. Is there anything on related to the date? I don't know what these codes mean. This is 2021, so maybe it is a few years old, but I was able to find it just here locally. Alright, let's do the standard stuff here. Alright, well, this actually is very similar to the photographs. It's not one with the crazy livery. It does have extra stripes, though. I mean, I see this Batman logo on the door of the movie car, but I don't see these red stripes, so that's how they, I guess, make it without copying the original releases. Nice texture here in the grille and the headlights. The casting's actually pretty nice. It doesn't have a bunch of weird casting, but like dents and stuff. This is part of the interior piece, I imagine, being silver, because that also becomes like whatever these are. I forget if these are rocket launchers or exhaust. I don't know. Nice red here, and there's actually ribbing here. Okay, so then these aren't really on the real car, I don't think, but they look pretty good. You got the nice blue canopy here, the little molded in light or whatever that is, and then silver for the interior, so pretty easy to see. And then whatever that is, I don't know, but it's painted silver. So all in all, it's actually pretty nice. I mean, for our main line, the only thing that's a little bit off is the wheels. But in their defense, the real car does have 5-spoke chromes like this. They just don't. Just doesn't have the Bat logo. So the bottom plastic base. It's weird. Doesn't actually say Batmobile. It just says DC Comics. That's kind of interesting. So I apologize. I'm always painting stuff. So let me come back and see how big these wheels are. It seems like the tires are actually filling in quite nicely. So I'm going to copy these tires and then just the diameter of the tires, and then resize a photograph to fit this diameter. Alright, here we are with the original wheels. I basically took a photograph of them and I just made them the same size as the wheels on this toy, so the tires are thicker because this is an old car in real life. I made the Batman logo there really deep, so you could just drop a tiny bit of red paint and it should fill it all in. So, pretty easy. The wheels are obviously separate from the black tires, so it's a two-piece set. They're going to be on Shapeways again, as requested, and that's it. I didn't apply paint anywhere else. So here it is next to the, I think it's a Retro Entertainment they were called, and it's got these 5-spoke chromes. This one, the only other difference I can see is, the weird paint graphics here, which aren't too bad actually, and then the color of the canopy. I think I actually prefer the blue, even though that's not realistic. Yeah, here's the top view. Alright, let's get this out of here because it's pretty much the same thing. Let's look at a few other Batmobiles. Here's Batmobile 1989, but this is from HotWheels, the Japanese version made by Bandai, so it's a little bit better. You can see there's no axle ends, you know, it's just the closed off wheel, as they should be, which Hot Wheels is starting to get into now with that overpriced premium thing. I forget what they're called, but here's a funky one, the hard nose. You know, just a giant front nose. I 3D printed my own wheels for this one. Added some paint as well. I don't really like the tribal thing, but it's probably not the first edition of the hard nose, that's why. The animated series, I 3D printed my own wheels and tires again. And this was a cool one. I guess this is a treasure hunt, but I don't care. I repainted it. Like, it had the weird flames on it. And the last one is from the latest movie, or I think it's the latest movie, maybe nowadays it's another one. Robert Pattinson. I think he did a pretty decent job. He was a detective in that one. Some paint and 3D printed wheels and tires again. No, my bad. The tires are actually Hot Wheels tires. So, yeah, just a giant one and the more medium-sized Hot Wheels Real Riders. So there is my Batmobile collection. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably even put that up for sale. What I'm probably gonna do is print out another set of wheels and put them on this one because it won't have those extra red stripes. But I'll do that another day. It's no hurry. Although I do like that blue canopy. Well, if I do sell it, it'll be on eBay. But it's gonna be for a lot of money because my time is not cheap. Designing this stuff, printing it, painting it. Stuff adds up, man. Alright, thanks for watching, and please don't inundate me with a bunch of requests. I'll probably ignore them, but if it's something I really like, there's a small chance I'll actually go and do it. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next wheel swap video.